we make the strings.
What's up, guys? So today we are gonna plan to get the Civic ready for winter. I listened to you guys in the last video. A lot of you guys commented about the whole valve lash issue with this thing and it losing compression, and then basically me just backing off the valve lash, and because it was, you know, it obviously like sucked up the valve some sort of way, whether the valve mushroomed or the valve seat in the head got kind of rattled a little bit, or that the valve stretched or something like that. So I listened to you guys, and I definitely am taking it into consideration, but I don't want this thing down for a while, so it's going to take probably 2 weeks if we order all the stuff to build the head, and I mean this thing's probably 20-30 minutes away from actually still being a running and driving car, and I'll just turn the rev limiter down and not beat the crap out of it. So there is another drag race event on Friday technically, but if you guys were able to see outside right now, it's actually snowing, so I'm assuming that's not going to work, and kind of waiting on some stuff for the Supra that we should be able to do tomorrow. And I was waiting on one thing for this, which was I ended up getting the wrong thing. So if you guys take a look at this right here, so this is the shielded wire that I ordered, and as you can see, it's just super teeny tiny, and it's 28 AWG, and that was just kind of something that, you know, when I was ordering it, I just wasn't paying attention. Amazon's pretty quick, but they're not that quick to be able to have it within the next 2 days or so. It's been fine without a knock sensor in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and order some other stuff. And now that I have the sensor actually in there, I should be able to put the intake manifold on it and not have any issues. So it's snowing outside right now. I would really like to hook up the heater and actually go and play around in the snow. It's still like 32 degrees, but it's snowing a lot. So we might be able to get away within like 2 hours if it continues to snow. There might be enough snow to where we could go slide this thing around in a parking lot. If you guys are wondering what's on my head, it's actually my new Streamlight. I'm pretty stoked about this. This is the snow that we're getting outside at the shop, but you can see it's not really sticking to the ground because it was like 60 degrees today. So I'm pretty stoked about this light. I was actually not stoked about my other light earlier because it ran out of batteries, and that's one thing that they don't really like about, it's just inconvenient about the Streamlights. So this is a new one. It's on Amazon, and it actually has a little USB port right there, so you could actually charge it. So a link is in the description for that. I just think that's really freaking sweet light, and I know kind of one of my things is always having a pin light on me. So we're gonna go ahead, throw the intake manifold on it, exhaust manifold, heater core, and maybe go drive it in the snow potentially if it actually snows, and if not, at least it's gonna be a running driving Civic still. So yeah, and I'm not gonna build this head because I have like 2 other heads off of the other engines that blew up. So I have a K24 head and a K20 head. We'll probably send out the K24 head and have that all ported. And should we have it ported? Maybe. I mean, that might be. It probably don't need it, but we'll see. guys, so we got this thing all smashed back together, and I don't think there's anything else to do but just try to start it. Everything's hooked up. Well, actually, other than this IAT. You need to plug in the IAT. Other than that, I think she's ready to start. All the intercooler pipes on. We put some coolant in it, so I guess we're pretty confident in this whole setup. So I guess here you go, Ty.
You don't think they want to hear me chomp on almonds?
Start on it, just straight to two-step.
The rod knock test?
Yeah, give her the old rod knock test.
Let's not.
I mean, that feels pretty smooth. Not running on 3 cylinders no more.
Yeah.
So we did a valve lash adjustment. We adjusted all the valve stuff. There was only one other one that was like, you could lift it up and you could hear it tap a little bit, but you could just barely slide. You couldn't get the thing under it. So and then on the intake side, there was one that was like a little loose, and then one a little bit tight. So I don't think we have too much to worry about. But we are going to be turning down the rev limiter so it doesn't hit freaking 8,900, because it hit 8,900. Like it's that's what it did. I was scared to tell you guys that, but it hit it. Turn it down probably like 82. I think 82 should be fine. We're not going to run a 9 with 82, but I don't think we're going to go to the track anymore. Basically, this.
I mean, we're supposed to be getting like. I mean, we aren't, but Colorado's supposed to be getting like
9 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Like Denver got 9 inches of snow. We're supposed to be getting like something. There's actually not. There's some sticking outside, but not enough, I think, to let this thing slide around in the parking lot. But I mean, we could go test the heater and stuff. Yeah, we don't have much. So there's a little bit of snow over there on the ground where the shade hit today. You can see right here. It's pretty much all. So this light has 2 settings, like 100 lumens. You gotta like tap it fast, and then 250 lumens. Look at that. Maybe we should work on the van.
Maybe. Maybe.
What do you think?
Civic's first snow?
I think this is the first time the Civic's ever been in the snow. So the other night, we finished everything up, got it running again with the valve lash, and I mean, we pretty much didn't do anything other than adjust the valve lash, put it back together, put a different starter in it so it doesn't do that chunky cranking start thing. So we're letting it warm up right now. It did snow like 5 inches here last night, but it's Colorado and it like disappears pretty much instantly. So it's about almost 5:20 in the afternoon. So we have all the parking lot stuff is just like melted, and it was melted pretty much this morning. It was just super slushy. But over there in the field, there's probably about 5 inches of powder that nobody's really driven through. So we're gonna go slide it around over there and see how it does in the snow.
Should put some Rain-X on it.
I mean, I have windshield wipers. I just need to go grab them. But does it look like it's sliding? Like
yeah, it's like you can see how forward and zoom in like that.
Like
WRX power slide stuff. You can't see it all. can't see. It looks cool.
It feels cool. It sounds freaking nasty. It's kind of weird to like get it to rotate because you gotta like baby it.
You gotta give it.
Because it's just like driving straight pretty much.
Yeah.
What looks
cool.
the best, do you think?
Huh?
Like going like a big swooping one or like tight ones?
Tight ones are like, I think that all-wheel drive. You get that tight all-wheel drive donut, you know?
What if I could get it to do a tight one and then...
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of want to just freaking like smash it, like rev limiter, just like.
Don't do that because you have spring issues, valve issues.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And then oil too. Like the oil would probably go all the way to like the front or the back of the pan, and you'd probably lose oil pressure too. So, well, I guess that's probably it. Huh? Should we? I mean, I don't know what else to do with it other than like go tow it. You know, what'd be funny is if there's like a diesel truck like stuck in the ditch.
The biscuits would be pissed.
And we towed them out. No, I think it would work.
You think it would send power so?
Yeah. No, because the more it slips, the more the fluid heats up, the more it sends in the back.
Yeah, it hit me in the face with like mud, like a piece of dirt.
Oh yeah, look at all that.
Yeah.
Like a Civic, like shouldn't be doing that. That's hilarious.